Good morning. These are your BYU-Idaho radio morning headlines for Monday, March 10th, 2025. Thanks for listening. I'm Brianna Latouche. Sister Susan Bednar and Elder David A. Bednar of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints spoke to students yesterday at BYU-Idaho about lessons they have learned about marriage and about family in their last 50 years of marriage. They will celebrate their 50th anniversary on March 20th. They didn't have prepared remarks, but talked about some of their experiences in answering questions and spoke about some of the false assumptions people have had about marriage.
You do not find the marriage you want to have. You create it. A marriage is an opportunity to create the home and the happiness you hope to have. You create it, you don't find it.
Sister Bednar does something specific when they each get a little grouchy.
So when I get fussy and you get fussy and maybe we don't see eye to eye, I love taking my mind back to that place. And I remember the excitement that we had, the hope that we had, the desires that we had to create a happy home. And I remember looking at you during that ceremony and you looking at me. And then all the things that we were fussy about go away.
They seem pretty insignificant.
They also talked about having children. Elder Bednar explained that this generation has been told they've been saved for this time, and that includes having families.
If we were saved for these days, then that's because we have really important work to do. And that work is creating places of refuge, spiritual refuge from the storm in our homes. And yes, you can do that.
Sister Bednar talked about making big decisions about their future, saying they didn't receive huge confirmations, but felt good about their decisions as they did their best to follow the commandments. Elder Bednar explained it this way.
You will be guided in ways you will not be aware of in the moment as you are being guided.
You can find their devotional this week online at byui.edu/devotionals. The BYU-Idaho bowling tournament happened on Thursday. Student reporter Jack Esplin has the story.
BYU-Idaho continued its string of sports tournaments Thursday with its annual bowling tournament. The tournament took place at the Strike Zone, BYU-Idaho's on-campus bowling alley. Multiple teams signed up, and each team played a total of 3 games, with their scores from each game being added up at the end to get their total scores. While several teams participated, none were more impressive than the duo of Mike Wallace and Keaton Crandall.
We've just always loved bowling. We've been doing it ever since we started coming here and a few years before.
Exactly what he said. We've been bowling for a long time, and it's just a great opportunity for people to show their skills, and we won last year. We'll do it again.
With Wallace and Crandall looking for a second straight tournament victory, they told me the keys to winning.
Probably just consistency. We just got to get some good shots in, maybe get a little bit of luck too.
We both have good lines going, so should do good today.
We go to a lot of different centers. Bolero and Idaho Falls is one of the main ones. Just about 7 weeks ago, bowled my first 300 there, and down to see if I can do it again. While neither of them got a perfect 300, Wallace and Crandall walked away with the tournament victory. The two scored 882 points combined, the most of any team. Although the tournament is over, the Strike Zone is open Monday through Saturday from 1 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. It costs $2.50 per game until 5 p.m. and $1 more from 5 p.m. until close. Shoe rentals are also available for $1. For BYU-Idaho Radio, I'm Jack Esplin. There it is.
Fish and Game has an upcoming course in salmon, which offers the perfect opportunity to get certified in both hunter and bow hunter education. The course is designed for youth ages 9 and up, or anyone new to hunting. The class runs March 21st through the 23rd at the Idaho Fish and Game office on Highway 93 North. With limited space, advanced registration is required. Participants can sign up online at Fish and Game's website or visit any Fish and Game office. These have been your BYU-Idaho Radio Morning Headlines for March 10th, 2025. Thanks for tuning in. More news, interviews, and great content are available on our podcast feed. Search for BYU-Idaho Radio on your favorite podcast apps. We're on SoundCloud, Spotify, and Stitcher. You can also ask your smart speakers to play KBYI 94.3 FM. Have a great day. This is BYU-Idaho Radio, and I'm Brianna Latouche.